Hey friends, I thought I would bring you all along for our cozy Christmas night full of baking cookies, making homemade hot chocolate, and watching Christmas movies. We started a fire and turned on all the Christmas lights and have a Christmas movie playing in the background. To start things off, we're gonna make the hot chocolate. This turned out so good. I had planned on letting Cortland stay up late and help me bake the cookies, but he was really tired, so this was right before we put him to bed. And he's saying, "Hello everybody," and good night. For this hot chocolate recipe, you're gonna start by heating 4 cups of milk on medium-low, and then add in 1/4 cup of cocoa powder and 1/4 cup of sugar, and then you just whisk it until everything is combined. Next, you're gonna add in 1/2 cup of chocolate chips, and it says to whisk continuously, making sure that they don't burn. Here I'm adding in 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla, and then you're finished once you've mixed this all together. This is optional, but I decided since we had these little peppermint Hershey Kisses that I would put some in a Ziploc bag and kind of crush them up with my rolling pin to put on top of the hot chocolate. I added in a couple of big marshmallows and then some whipped cream on top. And I take a little bit of chocolate syrup, some Christmas sprinkles, and the crushed up peppermint Hershey Kisses, just to make it fun and festive, and it tasted so good. I have been loving my white Santa mug that I found at Hobby Lobby. It holds so much and it is just so cute. This recipe is technically for 4 servings, but we used really big mugs.
Don't put that in there.
I need to on this side.
Cheers.
Are you good?
Sounds like pretty tablespoons. What was that?
Sprinkles. Hey friends, I am getting ready to make Christmas cookies for the first time this year. I make the same chocolate chip Christmas cookies for like 2 or 3 years now. They're so good. And I thought I would show you the recipe that I use. I found it off Pinterest and they're really good, really easy to make. All the ingredients normally we have on hand, but tonight I forgot we were out of butter. I think I used it all for Thanksgiving, so Blue had to run to the dollar store and get butter. But we're good now. So I'm gonna go on and get started on the cookies. I also shared this hot chocolate recipe I found on Pinterest. Blue approves, super good. So we're over here at the mixer, and I've got all the ingredients here. I will post the exact recipe that I use in the pin off of Pinterest in the description. But I actually have white chocolate chips in here too. It's half dark chocolate and half white chocolate. Brown sugar, regular sugar, 1 egg, vanilla, butter. It's 1 stick of butter melted, flour, and then salt and baking soda. And I think that's it. So we're just going to throw all this in the mixer. And I almost forgot, you'll want some Christmas sprinkles. That's what makes these Christmas cookies, because without them, then they're just regular chocolate chip cookies. But we're gonna go on and mix all this up, and then we'll put them in the oven. Okay, Blue is gonna be in the background reading off the steps to me. So, here we go. What do we start with?
8 tablespoons salted melted butter.
Okay.
Add the brown sugar.
To the melted butter.
Yep. And the granulated sugar.
Oops.
Got both sugars.
Yes.
It says beat until well combined.
So next you do 1 egg and 1 egg and 2 teaspoons of vanilla.
Then you dump in the flour, baking soda, and salt. Mix until combined. The dough will be soft.
Okay, so that's what it's looking like. Now we're gonna add in half a cup of white chocolate chips and half a cup of milk chocolate or dark chocolate. And I've got both in here.
And sprinkles.
And it's 1/4 a cup of Christmas sprinkles, right? Yeah. Do a little less. So now we're gonna take the dough, and I'm using an ice cream scoop. And it's said to make 9.
Large.
Okay, now we are gonna put these in the oven and bake them for exactly 11 minutes. And normally I make more than 9. I've never done exactly like the recipe says and made 9 big cookies. So we'll see if these end up running all together, but even if they do, they'll still taste really good. So 11 minutes on 350. So while the cookies are in the oven, I thought I would show you all this little banner I made the other night. I'll insert a few clips of how I made it, but it turned out really cute, and I put it in here in our bedroom on the mantle. Here's my inspiration picture. I found this on, you guessed it, Pinterest. I loved the way it looked and decided to make mine a little more 3D. So to start, I just found 4 pages of Christmas carols in my hymnal, and then I just kind of free-handed the same style lettering they used in the picture on Pinterest, and I'm just taking a red colored pencil and coloring in the letter. I could have used red paint to make the letters pop more and really show up, but I liked the idea of the music notes and everything showing through, so the colored pencil worked out good. So I just got finished outlining my letters, and I took a piece of greenery. I've told you all this stuff falls off so easy. There's little pieces like this every year from them being stored away, and they're just not the best quality. They were super cheap. So I saved these little pieces that fall off to use for random things. So what I've done, I just took my scissors and cut up small pieces to add to the banner. It'll add a nice little color of green. And then one of my little pine cones fell off of a different kind of greenery, so I'm gonna use that there. And I'll show you all my inspiration picture. And then these little berries fell off of this little tree that I bought a few years ago at the dollar store. These are always loose and popping off. So I went out to our garage and grabbed this box, and I think I'm gonna cut it up to the size of the pages just to make these a little more sturdy and durable. I think I'm actually gonna cut, to make a little triangle at the bottom, so it'll just add a nice little detail. And if you watched our back porch decorating video, this is just a clip from the day that Blue cut the branches from the tree in the backyard that I used on our chandelier. And to finish the banner, I just hot glued the pages on the cardboard and added the twine. Okay, they just came out. And now you just let them cool for a little bit, and then they're ready to eat. I took one of my Christmas plates and added it to this little white cake stand just to make it cute for Christmas, since these are Christmas chocolate chip cookies. These are chewy chocolate chip cookies, so if you are a chewy chocolate chip person, this recipe is for you for sure. I found these vintage Santa napkins at TJ Maxx a few years ago, and I had some left over, so they're perfect for a Christmas cookie. I hope you all liked this little Christmas cozy video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see y'all soon.